Hello and welcome back to part 2 of the Healthy Coffee Dream Team training on how to set up your blog. Basically, the last time we spoke in our last video, you had placed your credit card information. You also placed the vital information that you need in order to identify who you are. You paid for your services, and you should have received an email that has the confirmation that you have purchased your HostGator or hosting account and domain name. So basically, you get this information in your email. It talks to you about what plan you had. It talks to you about your control panel, username, domain, and then password, and all this other information. What you need to be concerned about, your username here, and then your password. And you want to use that information when you click on this link here. And what I would highly recommend everybody to do is to just click on this here. And once you click on that there, you're going to head over to your control panel that looks like this. But that information that's on your Gmail account or your email account or whatever account you have, you want to take that username and the password and put that information in here. Okay. Go to log in after you type it in. cPanel will open up its back office, and you will have a ton of buttons and information to look through. You will normally see a box that says, do you want us to walk you through and guide you, or no, I'm fine thanks. Click on the no, I'm fine thanks box, and I'm going to show you where you need to go. You don't have to worry about any of this information or feel very overwhelmed, because that's what we're here for as a team, to help you. So basically, I'm going to scroll all the way down to the software and services section. That's where you'll see right here, software and services section, and you want to go to Fantastico Deluxe. So you click on the smiley face guy right here. You know, he's very happy to see you. He's glad to see that you are using the WordPress so you can better yourself in your life. Okay. You're going to see this page here. Alright, Fantastico. Basically, this is just saying, you know, you can install any of the scripts on the left. And these are all scripts that you can use to basically build up your blog. Again, I had said that we're going to be using WordPress because that's the most user-friendly that I've experienced. And so I'm going to show you how we reach success with WordPress. Click on the WordPress link on the left. Make sure that after you've clicked, it says WordPress here. It gives you a short description. Basically, it makes it easier for you to have a blog. And then it gives you the home page. All you need to focus on, ladies and gentlemen, is just a new installation right here. And you'll click on this new installation. It'll go to the next page. It's going to ask you to install on what domain. You should have one domain already, which would be the domain that you selected and that you purchased. Okay? So after you've purchased that, it's going to show up here automatically. If you have more than one domain, you'll click on the drop box and it'll show you what you can select. But for all the new people out here who have just purchased your first WordPress and your first domain name, you just going to see one selection here. You go down to the next box, leave this one empty, leave it alone, don't put anything in it. It's going to automatically do what it needs to do. All you need to do is type in a username that you'll remember, and this is what's going to give you the option to log into your WordPress back office when you're ready to configure and work your actual blog. I'm going to show you more as to what that is and how that works. Write down the username. You will be known as the administrator and you'll have access to your back office, and write down the password. Again, write it down someplace so you can remember that. Okay? So for the sake of training, okay, leave admin nickname alone. Leave this alone right here. You should have a different tailored towards what information you put on previously. Leave site name alone. Leave description alone. Just go to install WordPress. Okay. And remember your administrative username and your password. I'll go back and do this again. training's sake, blogging training. Type in, let's see, and then we have your password. Scrolling down, install WordPress. Now, it says install WordPress 2 out of 3. My squall database and my squall user is going to say whatever your username is, and then WordPress, whatever number it is. So if this is your first WordPress, it's going to say WRDP1 will be created and used for this installation. Just make sure, what I like to do is I like to copy all this information down. I like to post it in my notepad. Okay. I'll copy this information here. Put in my notepad, and then I have this here for me to remind myself, just in case I need to remember my domain name, which is going to be whatever the domain name that you purchased. So mine would be jacobdancer.com. Yours is going to be whatever it is that you selected, but you want to remember this information here, and then remember that this is the address that you're going to have. My address is going to be blogtraining.jacobdancer.com. Yours might be whatever it is, Nike, shoe sales, morning coffee drink, or whatever it is. You need to remember that it's going to be http semicolon / or just type in www. whatever your domain name is. And then what's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen, is you are going to see that you're going to go to finish installation. Make sure you click on the finish installation button here so you can continue like it says here. Then you want to also copy this information right here, and this is just a fail-safe just in case you need to remember anything. But right here it says we offer auto installation and auto configuring, but do not offer any kind of support, and that's why you need to have everything written down. You need a username and password to enter into the admin area. Your username is, mine was Jacob, and your password is 1234. So just copy this information down right here, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, copy. Okay, just bookmark this here, and then now you have that information here. Your most vital, this piece of information is right here, blog training or whatever your username is. This WP admin is what you're going to use in order to log into your back office for WordPress. I'm going to show you more about that in a second. And then your username is whatever your username is. Your password is whatever your password is that you used, and this is your site that you're going to type into your www. whatever your domain name is. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and email the details of installation to whatever site it is. So you want to go ahead and type this, whatever your email is, so that way you can get all that information sent to you. I just like to have it set up with my notepad just in case something happens, it doesn't go through, then I have this to fall back on. But you can also send 2 or 3 here. At gmail.com. You can have another one by putting a comma and then just sending them off, so that way you have backup information of backup information. Click on send email. Okay. What's going to happen now, ladies and gentlemen, is that you are going to go to this page here. It says email sent installation details, so it's going to give you all that information that you put into your notepad, and then you just have this information sent to your email addresses, and you can go back to the WordPress overview. Once you go here, WordPress overview, you'll see blog training is down here, or you're going to see whatever your domain is down here. So as you can tell, I have a number of domains that I'm working on down here already, but on your page you'll just see this one. All you need to do now is go to the upper left hand corner where it says control panel, and you'll head back to the C panel back office. Once you get to the C panel back office, all you need to do now is you're basically done with everything. I mean, you can go to your logout which is up here, or you can go to your home. And I just prefer that you log out. But before we log out, let's go ahead and test what we have here. Now remember how I showed you to put that down on your notepad? Instead of you having to go all the way back to your email and everything, it's right here. So what we can do now is we can go to your URL and type in or copy HTTP. Actually, let's do this one down here. Let's do this one over here. My apologies. Go to this one here, or whatever yours is going to be. And we can put that into the URL. We can paste that. So I paste that up here, right? So see how that pops up? This is blog training. This is the website. And so this is what your site will look like. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and lead you to part 3. This concludes part 2 as you have installed your web page and your website. So congratulations on creating your first website or another website of many websites that you've created. But you are becoming a, a website developer just by watching those videos. Okay? Take care, stay tuned for the part 3, and we'll show you as to how you can make this more user-friendly and appealing to the eye.